a zero, and I'm still a dangerous superhero. I got the 411 on the home. Just like I was telling you before, you're just a piece of permission. Guess what?
What's up, what's up?
And I told you don't be kissing, but you don't listen.
Yeah, Jaws the only hoe I ever saw that could suck a basketball through a straw. She don't like niggas with Nissan trucks unless they got the monster bumps.
That's right, honey bunny's money hungry, and she afraid that she's out to get ya. Get the picture, cause the picture take you for a long and try like to hit ya. So don't be surprised if they find you in the ditch with your gut singing out through your life.
BUB-IT Podcast. Say peace. Real quick, I almost didn't even do it today. Little under the weather. BUB-IT Podcast word for the day. Today is gonna be hypocrisy. Word up, hypocrisy. Real quick. Who's wearing the pants, nigga? Real quick. It's hypocrisy today. Check it out. This is going to be based on a couple of little conversations, interactions, whatnot I had in some of these groups, these individuals on the group. Hypocrisy is not an enigma. It's not an epidemic. It's been here, whatever, especially in this country. We all got our forms of it. So, two individuals specifically, the individual in the truck group, I don't know if this is a gay male or, you know, a trainee, whatever it is. You were given opportunity to potentially make clear ignorance that I have, but I admittedly have. You wouldn't take it. So for that, I'm still going to advocate for all civil rights and liberties for all people at all times. Nothing's going to change that. I'm not going backwards. This ain't the fucking late 80s, early to mid 90s no more. So I'm still not going to change my speech. Now I talk, but if I'm offensive to somebody, I'm big enough to apologize because that's not my goal. I don't give a fuck about offending nobody. That's not my intention. I mean, I do care not to offend a person. But you, not that community, the alphabet community, use a sucker, use a buster. You just wanted to do, you know, put the little memes up, or not even memes. Yeah, I guess that's a meme. Pictures with the Morgan Freeman, a homosexual. No, that doesn't offend me, sir. I'm not a homosexual. You are, which is cool, which for you, nothing. I don't have no shit against it. I don't care. That's on you. But you will never offend me with your the little gay jokes. You're trying to. Why every time you get into it with somebody because you're trying to limit other individuals who are not in your walk of life, you're trying to limit their freedom and their ability to do the very thing that you want people to allow you to do. That makes no sense to me. You can't say we can dress, do whatever we want, which you can, and then turn around and point the finger and tell the next person, no, you can't talk like this. We can talk, however. Hate speech is hate speech. I don't have hate speech. So what the fuck are you talking about? You just want to be an asshole. You're the type of motherfucker that's gonna set that movement and all its righteous parts back 50 years. Because you want to be an internet troll and a dickhead. You don't really want to get into the very difficult conversations. So, and I meant what I said. I kept it cordial the whole time. I noticed that I even came across that conversation because in that group, it was pretty much a warning from the administrators put up that we don't tolerate this kind of bias. Apparently, the other kind of bias is tolerated though. I will never yield my comfortability and my right and my liberties for another person's civility. What I will do is not tread on your civil rights and your humanity. Now, from there, and I meant what I said on the last part, which was pretty much the only insult you got. Because a buster, you was a buster. You internet motherfucker want to talk shit on the internet, but you're not willing to come confront the very difficult conversation. And by get active, I'm saying, you know, get out there and do for people. I only care about myself. No, I care about the youth and what's really going on in this country. Not some thin-skinned buster that want to cry online but really don't want to get out here and do nothing about it. Now, moving next. Hypocrisy. BUB-IT podcast word for the day is hypocrisy. We still on it. All Trump supporters, second conversation where an individual kind of act like they was about to get mouthy because I said I'm an ex-gangster. All my whole tribe is ex-gangsters. We're no longer in the streets being mouthy on face, whatever the little shit it is, but we're 10 toes down and solid, and we'll get solid in actuality. But it got, at least that conversation got a little bit more civil, and then we started understanding where each other was coming from. So, anybody that is trying to stop or ban or block a person for supporting Trump, you don't understand true democracy. That is what it's supposed to be. The problem with it that most of us who can see, I don't articulate political science as well as some people do. I put up a post of an individual I follow. He's a white, I think Irish male, but he's an American, I believe, born Southerner. And when you look at him, you'll think, oh, redneck, hillbilly, racist. But when you hear the motherfucker start talking, he's very much not. He's a very intelligent individual. Hopefully it ain't no problem with me shouting him out. The dude's name is Bo of the Fifth Column, not B-O-B-E-A-U, of the Fifth Column. Check him out. He say a lot of solid shit. And a person like me who's very interested in the workings of a governmental structure and politics, I listen because that's one of the individuals, along with my brother Big Plex. Shout out to Plexus from BUB-IT to Oddcast platform, also from the tribe, my brother. They articulate what I know better. I get frustrated and I talk very ghetto at times. I'm ignorant, I admit it. Not ignorant in the sense of hateful or non-tolerant, but the true definition of ignorance. Not in the know. Naivete, as it were. But dumb, stupid, I don't give a fuck. I'm not that. Uneducated, I'm self-educated, never been to college. But whatever, I will not accept that, I'm ignorant in the sense of hateful. Now, the point is, you have the civil liberty to support a Trump. Yes, you do. I support your civil liberty to do that. You guys are operating out of a hate. No matter, these are Hispanic. I've seen Hispanic. I've seen Black, Diamond and Silk. Diamond and Silk. I'll say them. Y'all sick in y'all minds. Since y'all are really following him, and they're black, two black Sambo cooning ass bronze, older than me. It's shameful. Y'all have some kind of hate towards the Hispanic people or something. I'm gonna say it. You got to. There's no way. If you follow and support Trump, that means you follow the destruction of democracy. That is what he's doing. He is showing you that the executive branch can easily rip the power of the legislature away from them and the judicial branch. The legislature and the judicial branch and the judicial branch are in danger. He's doing it right in our face. Not like any other president who was threatened with impeachment for criminal conduct, even though Clinton didn't have criminal conduct. Marital, moral misconduct, that's between him and his wife. But people wanted that seemingly. People think he was so liberal. All presidents did some good, yes. And all presidents did a whole lot of fucked up. Why is my people pulling for Bloomberg when this is the motherfucker who said stop and frisk? Stop and frisk who? Who usually gets stopped and frisked? My people, we look. You Trump supporters have the right to support him, and I support your right to support that. But the man said, I can do whatever I want. No, he's not supposed to. These offices were never structured to be our rulers. People, come on. There are fucking employees. They're well paid better than the employer. One of the only scenarios where you will ever see that. How many of you people own a business or are doing a small business venture and would allow your employee to come in, slam you on the floor, beat you, kill you, harm you in any way, put your hands behind your back and all this shit. The police are our employees, but they rule over us. And because they have the ingenuity, they have the thought, they have the strategy to pit us against each other. That one's a black, that one's a white, that one's a Mexican, this one's pro-life, this one's pro-choice, this one's of the church, this one's an atheist, and all this shit. And we go, yeah, fuck you, you different than me. Meanwhile, our employees are governing us like our rulers. They're supposed to be governing the laws that we say we want. And apparently Trump supporters, either y'all really are straight out racist and bigots, excuse me, and you just don't want to admit it, or you don't understand the political structure, how this shit is supposed to work. Trump is not supposed to be able to get away with with what he did. You couldn't do it. Why can he? Undermining political parties. We need a bipartisan fuck bipartisan. We need a non-partisan woman or man of any walk in life as our president that does not give a fuck about power, but actually gives a fuck about what people want and wants to see peace in this country. It's the truth. But you people are so caught up on, oh, Obama was the best, or I'm Trump, he's still a president. Hilarious, the young man that put the video up. I think it was an old Knoxbury Farm of Walt Disney video commercial where the guy is dancing with the old ugly Rico place. They put Trump face on him, and it's Trump dancing, and pull up in the bus with the Democrats right there, clowning their ass like I'm still the president. It's funny, but it's also some serious shit. It is saying your vote, anybody who is against what I want, it doesn't matter. I can do what I want. This man and his entire administration, even the ones that know this shit is wrong, but they too fucking cowardly to say something about it, that entire administration has no interest in the Commonwealth and the commoners' agenda, our well-being, none of it. But we're so blind with our individual biases, we won't even admit it, and it's in our face. Any true red state Republican, blue state Democrat would love the constitutional value of our country over any politician. And black people, we so thirsty, we trying to get Bloomberg in there. Do you even know anything about Bloomberg other than he rich? Maybe he could beat Trump. Let's get Trump out of there. To get Trump out of there and put this guy in office, it's a different version of Trump. That is why on the last word of the day, I said oligarchy. And the one before that, I said, my people, we need sovereignty. I'm begging y'all, let's get the fuck out of here. You don't have to be Muslim. You don't have to be Christian. I don't care if you're Buddhist, atheist. Let's get ourselves somewhere you can practice religiously whatever the fuck you want to, because none of us owns the concept and the theory of God. We know race, creed, color, sex. Nobody has a monopoly on what God is. None of us. Believe how the fuck you want to, but the people of color, hey, Hispanics, y'all too. All people of color. Let's just all merge together. It's hard. I'm from California, and unfortunately there's a black and brown problem. From what I've been kind of seeing and understand, it's getting better. Even in the jail structures, it's like that. Every other race teams up against the blacks. And the black people open our arms and welcome everybody. Leave ourselves vulnerable. Everybody think we a bunch of weak cowards that can't fight, don't know how to shoot, because the ones who are on that level are the ones that get world starred. They get the attention. One race that I for sure am confident easily on the West Coast. I don't know about nowhere else. On the West Coast, one race for sure would get down with blacks and have our back, and we got theirs no matter what. And it's the Polynesian people. Samoans, the Tongans, the Hawaiians, whatever. Polynesian people. In the ghettos on the West Coast, we call them, the Samoans, we call them Samoan niggas, because them are niggas. They gangbang like us. They worship and pray like us. Shit, they eat like us. They at our barbecues, we at theirs. That's all we got. But other people of color, if you can let go of your bias, or the people who are white and poor, because you also are marginalized. Let go of your petty skin color biases. Think of your children and the future, because especially whites, you're going to want to sit down and tell them how they're in the greatest country in the world. Imagine if you got to tell the kids, oh, this used to be a democracy before it was a monarchy or an oligarchy. Is that scary enough for you? BUB-IT the Outcast, say peace, whatever's left of peace. Not all positive vibes only today, but peace and positivity to everybody that listens. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know how else I can paint this shit. I'm not making it up. It's literally happening in your face. So, serious vibes, serious music.
I'm not giving up anything. You're just gonna have to.
Word for the day is hypocrisy. We are all practicing it right now with this Trump shit.
I gotta leave this crazy place for my feet won't budge. And niggas always asking my corporal blood. I am what I am, and that's all I can stand. I can't stand some more, so
look, get up, get out, and get some. I got my voters ballot. My family do, my clan do. Not just for the primary presidential election. We are gonna vote on everything. I urge everybody, vote on every single thing. These fucking, right now, I don't think that the Democrat Party would be any different. I'm not sure. I have no faith in none of the system. But right now, it's the Republican Party that's doing the shit. And any Republican that knows this wrong and goes for it, you worse than a motherfucker from the ghetto. When the police come through and try to make us feel bad, you worse than any motherfucker from the ghetto that know that nigga there shot that nigga but won't tell you. Do we want our country or not? If not, stop acting like we do. BUB-IT the Outcast say fuck off. Fuck off. Left turn.
Watching my boy, what up to Marcel Watts? He was young and bold, a lot of money, gold. Kept the cat on hold in case suckers.